Hello and welcome back to HoI4 with Black Eyes Germany. Quick explanation, why was there no video yesterday? I had college deadlines, so I didn't have a chance to record and I miscalculated a day, so I had nothing prepared. Like a true professional, I was completely and utterly caught off guard. With that said, let's continue where we left off. And apparently I missed something. So apparently I missed something and I have to... So there is an SS Stab. And I kinda apparently overlooked that. There it is. Bam. Let's see. Do I need... Like, I do need Panzer 1s and Panzer 2s for Panzer 4 divisions. Panzer 3s. Yeah, but why do I need the Panzer 2s? Oh, I still have Panzer 2s, which requires a couple of Panzer 1s. Wait, I need Panzer 3s? Or 2s? That is a bit weird, so I need to keep a line of Panzer 2s in production. Not entirely ideal. So why don't we do it like this? And I need a very small amount of Panzer 2s, so we'll do it like that. There we go. Should solve that issue. And I will start adding in some SS company crap in here before we're going to switch out to full SS divisions. Yes, they're powerful, but I think they also eat a lot more equipment. I don't know that for sure, though. Just said that, and my brain was like, "Do you know that for sure, buddy?" And I'm like, "Well, maybe." They use more supply, but they're just slightly better. But they have mostly just a little bit more organization, a little bit more reliability. They eat a lot more manpower, a lot more equipment, and they use more uniforms. So yeah, I'm gonna use them for now for mostly as divisionary stuff and not as much as the other crap. Alright, just quickly looking up what I was doing. There we go. Okay. Right, let's continue. We're not gonna go over Poland yet. Gonna see if I can just calm things down, even though Allied anger is at 5. Don't know what that means. Factory 3, form the likes division. You see what the thing is, people are just like getting upset, like, what? You deleted divisions? Yes, well, first of all, I couldn't equip them right now. Secondly, just, you know, they give me free equipment. So what the hell would I keep them? Sometimes it's genuinely more useful to just get it, just delete the divisions, because they just lead to trouble. Alright, so we're gonna try a little bit less with Romania. There we go. And a lot more with, I don't know, Turkey seems like a good candidate for trade. And this is still the ships. Now, the primary reason I'm not going full blown on these guys yet is, did I change this? Anyway. So some of you suggested, like, go build the Bismarck. I am. I should not have done that one, though. Because there was, like, progress on it. You know, just build these guys infinitely. Let's see, transport ships. I need a couple of them, so yeah, like this is a working setup for me. There we go. That works. Okay, good. Let's keep going. Hungary denounces Treaty 3. I'm actually gonna do a little bit of cleaning up by land leasing away aircraft that I don't want anymore. 181, 156. 90. Mostly just cleaning up some old aircraft I had stashed around, because the game is like, oh, you have aircraft, please use them. And I'm like, yeah, I'm producing aircraft that I want to use, not this junk he just gave me. 59. Like 30 of these guys, which I'm not using. I don't think I have carriers, and I don't really care much for them right now. 66, I believe. Yep, 41. 33. You can see the AI accepts these and uses them, so 31. 157. 165. And I'm producing those, and I want to keep them, so yeah, let's get rid of all my old aircraft. Great, ammunition factories, Mark 5. So these ammunition factories, I remember correctly, they give me a bonus of... I can't remember. Right, it's just an overall divisionary attack and defense bonus, which is pretty good. Now, if you want to solve this problem, you really just have to start bombing shit. Aircraft designer. Let's see. I don't have anything that's going to be like... These are the Dorniers. These are more bombers. Sort of. They're large aircraft. I have to be honest, I've never heard of these. Heinkel, I've heard of them. HEs. And... Focke-Wulf. I have to take a look at my... And we've got Messerschmitt. Messerschmitt Junkers. Junkers is at least will go get my Ju-88s. And such. We're gonna take a look at the tech tree real quick to see. We're gonna prioritize my fighters, so I think I'm gonna go for my 109s then. Even though these Blumenvoss HEs, yeah, this is the they were a nice idea, but they weren't as good. So BF 109s, and then I need to figure out who again that was. That's yeah, Messerschmitt. Okay, so get a Messerschmitt. That one. Now you really should be bombing this shit, even though you're not. 250 days is a little bit long, isn't it? A little bit long. I think it's a little bit too long. Look over 262 days on this one, because that's definitely not too long. Oh boy, we need a lot of chromium. That's the battleship rolling into production. Yep. Oh my god, these things eat a lot, but you know, they are proper Bismarcks. They're big, scary, and I am unable to talk. So that's a good combination. I need to be at war and I need to be after. Requires military industrial plan 1. Really? That is somewhere. Oddly specific there, Dimosa. There's a line coming in here, but it might be going from here. Military industrial plan 2. Wait. Oh, you require you. That's not confusing at all. And you require me to be at war. Level of infrastructure is always fine. So just 21 days. It's also a quick one. That's still just the Scharnhorst. I'm gonna take it slow, you know? Germany rushed headlong into war, which I think is not the best idea you can have. I have some army experience. I might be able to use it a little bit better. These mountaineers are fun guys, but I don't think I really want them as they are. I don't think I'm really do a lot of mountaineers combat. Should change it to SS divisions. Like these are full-blown proper SS. Their combat width is not correct. Okay, so they don't need a military police attachment. Let's get that out of there. I think this is a necessity. This is Flakabteilung, Artillerie. This is... Oh, right. Pferd. So Pferd is a horse. And Pferdaufklärung Abteilung is... I don't know what Aufklärung... I think it's like spotting, that kind of stuff. So I think it's just... This literally is like a cavalry reconnaissance. And this is... Aufklärungsabteilung. This is just a reconnaissance division. I'll put them in. Medium Artillery Brigade, SS Medium. This is motorized because there is, I believe that's what this stands for. Or isn't it? Or it isn't. I am sometimes... Yeah, that means motorized, right? Yeah, it does. Then why didn't... Medium Artillery Abteilung. Okay, whatever. Abteilung is like division. Pack Abteilung. Aufklärungskraftschütze Abteilung. Jesus Christ, German is a beautiful language. Logistics, Pioneers und Maintenance. Okay. So, dann haben wir auch hier eine an SS Artillery. And my German, by the way, is shit. So don't let me teach you German. It's really bad. That's a nice 30 stack division. Safe. Alright, and I think I'm just gonna cancel building you. I think I'm just gonna change you up Bock Foda, or Foda von Bock. We get these SS divisions. And I'm hopefully that's the correct ones, right? Yeah, these are the full-blown good ones. Yeah. So switch them up to SS infantry divisions. There we go. And they're gonna need some equipment we're not producing. So we're gonna train like 9 of them. Let me start with 4. No, 2 at units. There we go. We're not at war yet, so I can, and I can, you know, as the instigator of the war, I have the option of staying fairly neutral in the entire ordeal until I want to go and blow some shit up. And then we're gonna train 1 more, put them in a harbor so they can actually just immediately leave, and then assign to the black division. There we go. So we got the grey army and we got the black SS divisions, and they can just rush like that and just get this nice pocket here so we can cut off and then clear out Danzig. Okay, good. These panzer force, I would love if you guys would start bombing the living crap out of this. Like, you have an air force, right? Yeah, because I've been sending you aircraft. Diplomacy, you've been receiving telegram deliverance since. That is like it's not everything. No, actually that is everything. Autobahn. I need to be at war. Alright. West Wall. That's the French border. It's actually a good one to get, because is there something else that's gonna go like, is Heinkel HEs? Bayerische Flugzeugwerken 109E. No idea. Direct ground support and battlefield support. This is actually worthwhile, because we're actually planning on getting some research done. I think the air war is going to be a lot more important than it comparatively. So you have that. Oh, what? Right, these are transports. Ah, right. I need to actually design a proper paratrooper regiment. I don't think there are SS paratroopers, which would be bloody brilliant though. Like, is there anything in here like SS paratrooper? Das Reich, foreign SS unit recruitment, which gets me recruitment subject. I don't have subjects, so that doesn't matter. Put aside, that's motorized, Prinz Eugen, Hohenstauf, Reichs. Okay. Probably should stop speaking German and speak about SS if you want to get demonetized quickly. That's the way to go. Where the hell does this all lead to? Alright, jet. Okay. And then we've got like Nazi secret projects. I actually want to get into the Landkreuzer. If we get to the Landkreuzer Ratte, that thing is like insane. It's huge. I'm not joking. And we just jumped through the tree. I actually have no idea. I don't think I can get most of these because I have to, yeah, because you need historical. And this needs to be after Himmler expensive Waffen SS. Probably really dependent on that. I actually already have a focus. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna keep with that. I'm gonna design that one later because that's gonna be used for the invasion of England. As well as our battle cruisers, of course. Ah, we are having an attack. Let's assist that. There we go. We finally decided it's time to clean up. And yeah, let's just keep researching land doctrines. 98, 99, and everybody stopped attacking. There we go, and that is the wrong bit that I was waiting for. That should be the end of... Yep, there we go. My troops are back home, or on their way back home, and we have a potential ally. Spanish opinion is recently delivered equipment and volunteers. Splendid. Coupe du Monde, the FIFA World Cup. Italy retained the championship, end of the Spanish Civil War, and I got rid of most of my crap equipment. Not all of it, but got some of it. So, what do I even have? Or did I delete like every single fucking thing? Alright, where the hell are you stationed? Oh, right there. That is a bit of a weird stationing, so I'm gonna... That's like 600 limit, right? Yeah, so this, and then we'll just plonk some of them over here. get another 2 of these. Deploy over Warsaw. And fly support. There we go. So we get another fighter group. We get another one of these. And then I need to do a one. There we go. So we got another group here. And you guys do this, and you guys can go for this. Get your all set up. And they will be covering this bit here. And of course, I need some defensive aircraft. So let's get about 100 here. Intercept. Let's put another 100. Okay, and then we have exactly 200 slots here for aircraft. Flying intercepts in Eastern Germany, and there we go. Right, that's gonna cost me some manpower, but I think it's gonna be worth it. I don't know what this is. SS Junkerschule. It's quick, 9 days. Okay, there we go. We've got one hell of a fleet here. I'm gonna split off what I need to split off once the production is finished. Yeah, it's gonna have a bit of a fleet. So, my experience in Black Ice is that battleships are the way to go. Seaplane tenders, I don't know what the purpose of these is, except for if you have seaplanes. You don't need screen ships, just get battleships, because they are superior. Submarines are not fast enough to keep up with them. And destroyers don't get close enough to get any damage in, so battleships just completely fucking wreck them. If you want to be sure to wreck them, get some carriers in there, and then you've got a superior division that will just literally... And the AI, the biggest advantage is the AI retreats away from them. Air Force size small. Let me set my Air Force as small. Himmler is selected from Lieutenant Paul Hauser as appointed inspector of the SSVT with the rank of Brigadier Führer. Führer means leader, if you don't know that. He said about transforming the SSVT into a credible military force was equal to the regular army and transformed the officer section of the system. The school was opened in 1936 by Adolf Hitler and would be used regular army training methods and form. Right, so here, this is where basically... Okay, so we get some generals, we get 2 building slots, and we get a military factory. But it's basically when the SS would be started to be turned into a legitimate army force and not just a... police force. So Sudetenland, I think I'm gonna... So let's get the motor... No, yeah, this is about Polish shit, right? Yeah. But yeah, that's exactly what I'm going for. We're gonna make some basically what I'm trying to say is we're gonna start making preparations for warfare. Kriegsmarine, yeah, that's the one I want. I can't do that because Weser Ems needs to have 7 naval dockyards and need to be 1939. So Weser Ems is... Yeah, it's right there. I need to have 7. Well, I think that is going to be worthwhile. So we're going to prolong that in. Let's see, 28%, 40%. That's 1 civilian factory though. I need a little bit more. 36, 28, 32, 36. It's a bit risky, but I like it. Let's put you underneath there. There we go. Let's just keep this being built. Superb. 28, 32. I'm probably gonna plonk in some military factories like right there. Need to move this a little bit downwards though, because otherwise it's not really making a lot of sense. There we go. This makes a little bit more sense. Party cake never disappoints. Yugoslavia claims Bulgaria. Well, they gave in. Moscow signs the pact. Excellent. Now we could try this, but I don't think that's like a good. We're gonna stay slightly historical. Resolving the Polish dilemma. Recently, Eastern claims. We gain claims on Memel. We should. Let's one of the following must be true. City area. Okay. Yeah, let's go with the Sudetenland. Hopefully we did not piss the allies off too much, because we would genuinely go to get some trouble. This is all fine. I haven't really looked much at it, but Germany starts off pretty good with all of this. So there's very little... you can get a little bit of foreign investment going on, but for now, I think we are fine as it is. So we can spend political power and just get, well, collecting it and get some bonuses out of it. Alright, you need a general. Why did I not assign a general to you yet? So what's the first general? That's German general, Iron Cross, offensive doctrine, an awesome general. Okay, you are leader of the French front there, buddy. Why am I training you like this? That's strange. Ammunition factory level something. Volunteer forces have returned. Very good. Missing equipment productions. Panzer 1. Alright. Yeah, okay, that's actually correct. I'm just gonna change that out now because I genuinely don't think I want Panzer 1s in that. There we go. Panzer 2s. We're still 34 width. That's not ideal. So I'm gonna remove this. 32. Remove that. I guess it's not enough. 29.5. So putting this back in is getting him up to 30. We lose a little bit of soft attack, a little bit of hard attack. We lose a lot of everything, but our combat width is like the magical number that needs to be. We go like that. There we go. I could probably, let's just do this slightly different. We'll remove you and put in a mechanized infantry back in. Oh, that is just a ugly number. Can I have another anti-tank battalion in there then? Ooh, this seems to be the better idea. Now this is an anti-tank battalion. This is not a motorized anti-tank battalion, is that? Is there a difference? So if I remove you two, there's no speed up or slow down, so... Don't know what's the limiting factor in our current speed, but I don't really care much. Alright. How is our equipment looking? We still lack Panzer IVs, we still lack artillery trucks. Following close to the political turmoil, people France feel yet regains someone after loss of French. Okay, so France is starting to get better at it. Well, no, we're in a still fairly normal state of the game. There's nothing special. Like it's not like we're late or anything like that. I don't want to go to war before 1940, to be honest. We are still only in 1939, so there's some pissing off the Allies still left to do, like claiming the Sudetenland. So yeah, I don't know how high this. Maybe, you know, if we go early on this and shit hasn't been. Opponent is a civil war. One of the following must be true. Too many innocent volunteers to support one side. Oh, I might be able to do this differently. You are already guaranteed. Oh no, you're improving. You have some fascist ideology, but boosting popularity is not a thing because it's very expensive. Staging a coup, however. No, it will still be really expensive. Quick though. Huh. It is there specifically, so it might be an interesting theory to explore. Factory output is always nice. I'm just gonna get the entire factory line here. It's expensive to research, but I think it's worthwhile. I don't want to go down there. I do want to go down there. Ludwig Beck. Who is that exactly? Ludwig Beck. Oh, division organization 8%. But what is our... Well, we could from Brauschwitz in there. I like division speed. Organization is... yeah, it's good. We'll remove him, and I'll just replace him if necessary. And there it is, missing equipment production. As always, Fug 5. We need 6 of them. The amounts are staggering. That's not ahead of time. It gives us more reconnaissance, so I think it's going to be worthwhile. It's 261 days. Eesh. That's expensively long. Infrastructure, construction speed. Is there anything in here that's really like a necessity? We're closing in at 9:39, so there is the MPs. There is some other research that I think we should do. Yeah. Do I use light infantry? Don't think so. Like, we don't use it, right? None of my divisions use light infantry. No, so that is not a... Well, this leads eventually to the Sturmgewehr 44. It, for now, is not as important. I think we're just gonna go for the solid 5% bonus. We're gonna keep 2 lines at factories, and I'm gonna just start getting some infantry equipment in order. What's this? Centrally planned economy, foreign investors ban, high tariffs, limited exports. Let me just take a look at my current laws, because they're not ideal. High tariffs. I'm gonna go to average. Okay, we're kind of on our own, but our research is slow. Oh. Excellent investment's gonna speed it up by 3%. That's pretty good. Nah, I'm gonna do this differently. Demand Stedenland. I think that is... Or we take in Czechoslovakia as a puppet. Huh. We piss them off anyway, right? So we already have the... no, we don't have it yet. I don't think I want to go and invade. That seems like a fairly aggressive move, and I'm not really there yet. But there's no such thing as offered just facilization or something like that. So, well, this would get us a potential ally in Czechoslovakia, which might be interesting. I think I'd rather just have the land. And I have... Do I have cores on this? Or is this just... I don't. So it's not much population I'm getting out of it. So... Why don't I... I'm asking out of Germany... Be allowed to, I'm asking neither that Germany be allowed to oppress 3.5 million Frenchmen, nor am I asking that 3.5 million Englishmen be placed on their mercy. Rather, I'm simply demanding that oppress the oppression of 3.5 million Germans. Czechoslovakia sees that we... Yeah. It's a ballsy move of Hitler. Ah! Fuck it. We're gonna go historical. Cancel guarantees. Bam! There we go. Munich Agreement. We've got some free military factories. I think that is at least a step forward. This is upgrading. Is there something I'm genuinely still lacking and I want in larger numbers? Vehicle radios. Yeah, but that's like... Oh, right. I still have trouble mechanized. Well then, let's just produce more of that. It's not surprising I need more mechanized. Okay, we need less of this. A little more rubber. There we go. Now we can just go and do the first Vienna Award. Yep. And after that, I can get the fate of Czechoslovakia. It's gotta piss off the Allies a little bit. Not recent major land acquisition. I genuinely think that if you just go for Poland early, it just doesn't work. Like, it will probably just take over and go like, oh, here's war. Good luck. This is going to add more production, but it also adds... Rename cities. Yeah, sure. And motivate our research teams. Panzer factories level 4. Arms deals sign off. There we go. Okay, so that is the event I was waiting for. It hits about 500 political power. And I think it tends to be worthwhile. Don't know what the Vienna Awards exactly do. We'll just do the second one. Return of open... what the hell is that? Oh! I think that would just piss off the Allies, so... Getting into Dutch might actually be a good idea. Well, stay friendly with them. I don't think I'm going to attack them. Even if I would get them in, I would never invite them into the war. I would like to prevent China, but I don't think it's going to help me much because China always gets their ass kicked by Japan. So I might as well. I don't want to get friendly with Japan because I will probably lead a war with the USA, which will lead to anyway. So, yeah. Anyway, alliance with the USSR, as interesting as it sounds, I think that's a bad idea. There's so much in this research tree. It's like fucking insane. It does slow down advanced science investment. Research gain efficient minus 2% factor. It does lead to another research slot. Is this the only research slot I can get? Let's check that real quick. So this is one extra research slot. It's like an obvious one. This just adds a lot of technology. Let's jet research. That might be the only one I'm getting. Son of a bitch. Oh, we're definitely gonna befriend them. We don't want any war up there. Yeah, this is after a certain date. I don't want to go to bag off. Well, let's go to Nazi secret projects then. That's some stuff that is interesting there. Right, these tanks are home. You're back into the Panzer Corps. Right there. And, yep, you can go back and leading them. Speed up our research. Well, especially if we, form 4th Panzer Division. So, welcome. Understand, this is the only division here. Now, these guys are probably not as good as they look. They're pretty good, but they're not what I want, so... Hello, buddy. I'm going to change you to a proper Panzer Division, and I'm going to rename that Panzer Division to something else in 1936, because that is highly inaccurate. It's just a Panzer Division. There we go. So, rename. Is there, like, suggested? No. Okay, so, okay, there we go. Bam. Himmel's Occult Quest, Blondie. Like, what does this even do? Nobody knows. Requires Wunderwaffe. Where is Wunderwaffe? That was down here. Yeah. Well, I guess I am going to do that. Seems like an interesting route to go towards. We're at 5, so we need 13. What are you missing? Panzer IVs. Well, good luck, Italy. You're not in a faction yet, but... strategic reasons to ally the German Reich. So minus 250. Okay. Well, that makes no sense. I think... But, as well, let's see. So we're on Bismarck production, yeah. So we're gonna get the RC flop. We're gonna just get the coastal submarines out. And select these guys and just protect this bit here. And then the other bits, these guys, they are gonna be like the Baltic subs. Bam. Skill, not a good guy, but a decent guy, this guy, and you're gonna just do convoy raiding in the Baltics. Well, you were named Baltic subs, and you can just rebase to Schleswig-Holstein. Okay. So we've got it. This is not the Ostsee. It's like the Atlantic, which is the. Wait, what do you call the east northeast? Ostsee. It's like the North Sea. Atlantic Fleet 1, there we go. And yes, I call the North Sea part of the Atlantic. If you don't like it, then you don't. Well, is that not the most obvious answer of it? Yes. Let's see. Vessel Ems has 8, so that's a pretty proper harbour. Let's get the Bismarck production in the Atlantic Fleet then. And we'll just add in another Bismarck. To be produced. Atlantic Fleet 1, just produce them as long as the they can go down with like this, and then we need a lot more production and resources. Oh wow, Germany, lack of resources. I always said it might have motivated a war. And we're at 35 minutes, I'm gonna end the episode here. I'm gonna thank you guys for watching and see you guys in the next one. Have a very good day. Bye bye.